What up, Laker family? It's your boy DTLF back on another post-game live stream as the Lakers now improved to 19-7. Thank you for correcting me, my guy. I was just devastated, man, because my Rams just lost in overtime to the Seahawks by way of extra 2-point conversion. So I was just devastated because of that. I didn't get the record right, but I corrected it. Ugly win by the Lakers, 143-135, guys. We'll take it. It is December 18th. And the Lakers have now improved to 19-7, 12 games over 500. Okay. And this team continues to figure out ways to win even ugly games. Because let's be honest, this game was disgusting. It was ugly, man. It was a free throw fest. It was an ugly free throw fest, man. But the Lakers secured a high scoring road victory over the Jazz tonight. And again, the final score is 143-135 at the Delta Center in Salt Lake City. Despite trailing by as much as 9 points after the first quarter and entering the fourth quarter down by 4, trailing most of the game, the Lakers mounted a very dominant 41-29 fourth quarter run to pull away, guys. Now, this win, again, was amid the very favorable free throw disparity where the Jazz got 47 free throws to the Lakers 39. And by the way, the Jazz are not really a physical team like that. So the fact that they got that many more free throws than us is a little puzzling to me. But by the way, hit the like button. We get 400 likes. I turn up the phone lines. But again, this type of victory is the types that sometimes you need to make. This is the type of victories you need to have. And by the way, if you look at the Western Conference standing, okay, there was a big development because the Rockets lost tonight. So now we create a little bit more separation between them and us. So it's now us, the Thunder, and the Nuggets at the top, with the San Antonio Spurs lurking right there. So Lakers just have to continue to win. Simple as that. They have to continue to win, and they have to continue to figure things out. Yeah, Alfonso, bro. I can't believe the Rams lost this game, bro. I'm happy for the Lakers, but look, this game was more important to the Rams than the game was important to the Lakers. If I could trade a Laker victory for a Rams victory right now, I would have did it. Especially for my boy Allen, who's riding high on this one, man. But shout out to Allen anyways. Be strong, bro. But I'm telling you, man, this game from the Lakers right here was an ugly free throw fest. Disgusting. Nobody wants to watch damn near 100 free throws. 143-135. What is this, the All-Star game? Like, they did not allow us to play any defense whatsoever, but the Lakers figured out a way, and they've been doing it time and time again. They've been, pulling away from teams in the second half, and that's what they did again the whole entire first half. We're trailing, and finally they pulled up. But the quarter-by-quarter breakdown, the first quarter, we gave up 41 points to the Jazz. The Jazz jumped out to a hot start. They were very efficient from the field, but you got to know that they're going to slow down eventually, right? But Keontae George was cooking. Second quarter, we gave up 37. And then finally in the second half, in the third quarter, we gave up only 28 and 29, respectively. And we dropped 41 in that fourth quarter, which is the main reason we won. So, again, the Lakers figuring out a way to win each and every single time. And that's all that we need, man. We got to figure out how to win, especially when injuries happen. No DeAndre Ayton tonight. No Gabe Vincent tonight. No, who else was missing? A couple players were missing. Obviously, no Austin Reeves. What's up, Jose? But, he said Lakers won the same way they did against the Suns. Barely won. Their energy ran out at the end. Glad they won, though. We got to stop trying to prevent defense, when you're trying to prevent the opposition from scoring, but you're not really doing the things that got you that lead in the first place, right? But again, I want to talk about the players that really stepped up in this game because, man, some players really, really stepped up, starting with Luca the Don. I mean, he had a bad game last game, but he damn sure made up for this game. 45 points from the MVP candidate with 14 assists and 5 steals. He said his defense was going to be better. The man had 5 steals. 5 of them suckers, man. Only 1 turnover. So shout out to Luca for having a masterclass game, and he took over in there in the fourth. But 45 points, 14 assists, and 11 rebounds is an unreal number with 5 steals to go with that and only 1 turnover. That is insane, okay? Those are insane numbers. He definitely is the reason he's in the thumbnail. Really special talent, man. That's what he does. LeBron James was no slouch, though. 28 points, okay? 7 rebounds, 10 assists, only 2 turnovers, 1 steal as well. This dude, him and Luca, they did their thing. With Austin Reeves missing, we needed both of those players to step up. They did their thing for sure. I I know shout out all my Rams fans for still being here and hitting that like button, being positive, because it's hard to be positive right now. In spite of the Lakers winning, because the Rams just lost an absolute heartbreaker, man, an absolute heartbreaker. But yeah, man, Luca took 30 shots, man. I don't care if he took 40. If he playing like that and he's hitting clutch shots, give him 50 shots, my brother. Give him 50 shots, as many as it takes, you know. But we'll take that win, man. We'll definitely take that win. And shout out to everybody who was with me on prime time. Yes, unfortunately, the Rams lost. For those of you tuning in right now, the Rams lost, unfortunately. Marcus Smart was huge. Yes, he fouled out late in the game, but he was 6 for 11 from the field. He had 17 points. Okay, he also had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal. And dude was plus 12. He had the highest plus minus in the starting lineup, plus 12. He's a difference maker. Okay, Jackson Hayes, got to give him mad props too. 7 for 7, didn't miss a shot, 16 points. 3 rebounds. Okay, so he was also tremendous, especially scoring the basketball. He's been doing a great job of finishing. And then Rui hit a clutch corner 3 there at the end to kind of put it out of reach. But I'm so happy for Jared Vanderbilt, man. This dude brings that grit and tenacity. He was the X factor for us off the bench. He had 7 points. He also had 11 rebounds and assist. Okay, and 5 offensive rebounds. So Jared Vanderbilt is exactly what we need off the bench. And now we're getting better production. Jake as well. 12 points for Jake with 6 rebounds and 4 assists and only 1 turnover. Awesome. And then Maxi Kleber attacking the rim, doing some things with 5 points chipping in. Those were the only 3 that contributed off the bench. Dero only played 3 minutes. Dalton only 4 minutes. And Nick Smith Jr. only 5. They all put up a bagel. But those 3 right there were crucial to us, man. They were crucial to us tonight. And, you know, it was so nice to see that that Vando, again, is getting that PT and doing what he's got to do. But the 45 from Luca, efficient shooting as well, man, with 11 rebounds and 14 assists, masterclass. Okay, he was definitely the engine, dishing out to open teammates and scoring in crunch time. All right, LeBron, again, 28.7 rebounds, 10 assists, provided that veteran leadership, you know, with his nice little spin layups and key passes. And then Jackson Hayes, strong interior presence tonight with the dunks, man, and Marcus Smart, again, added that defensive intensity we needed, right? Keontae George went crazy. But he got way too many free throws, right? He was getting to the free throw line at will. 34 points, 8 assists, 19 for Ace Bailey. Like, that's a young, spicy team right there, man. The Jazz are going to be pretty good for years to come, but it's not their time. It's the Lakers' time, you know? But Vando was just spectacular, man. Vando continues to be, you know, just awesome, man. Very, very awesome. And let's keep this going. Hey, happy birthday. Everybody wish Easy Money Isaiah a happy birthday, bro. I'm glad they got that win. It's heartbreaking, man. It's heartbreaking. This has serious implications. We lose home court advantage throughout the playoffs all the way into the Super Bowl. So now we got to get it out the mud in the postseason. You know, the Rams gonna have to do it the right way. Dan, fun hearing your reaction during the game. Thank you. Always a blast. Make sure you guys follow on Prime Time. Thank you for being there, Katrina. Always a blast with you guys over on my second channel. Vando was solid when he was on the floor. Maybe needed more time on the floor. He got 25 minutes, so I'm happy with that. I told you guys anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes. I'm ecstatic. You know, hey, man, Vando is a winning type player. He might not be a shooter, but he still managed a way to get 11 rebounds and 7 points, and he contributes. And when he's out there, his play style is just infectious to the entire team. You know, his play style is super, super infectious, and everybody plays harder. I've seen him make the biggest impact on Jake LaRavia. Like, they're both awesome. Same thing with Marcus Smart. And even though we gave up 135 points to the Jazz, doesn't look good on paper, right? But a lot of that was free throws, man. They got 40 free throws. Horrible calls left and right. NBA has to do something about that, because I'm not going to lie. Even though we won, there were some fun moments in this game. For the most part, the game was a snooze fest. Free throw, shooting, competition. And I hate games like that, man. I hate games like that. Both ways. Games like that stink. They absolutely stink, man. How the heck you going to give up 47 free throws to one team and 39 to the other team? You're taking away from the product. I know they want to break records in the NBA and all that, but nah, man. It's just disappointing, man. Very disappointing. But Vando 2 for 2 when he plays. He's 2 for 2, and he's adding a different element to this team. Makes us gritty. We're crashing that glass. We're doing the right things. I'm very happy that JJ is finally no longer being stubborn and playing Vando, because Vando is a glue guy. Every team needs a glue guy. Not everybody can be a scorer. Not everybody can be this. Not everybody can be that. You know, but he's a glue guy, and he plays old school style. He's like a poor man's Dennis Rodman. He's the modern day Rodman. So the fact that a team couldn't find minutes for that is a little embarrassing, quite frankly. So I'm glad coach finally realizing that he needs to play Vando, and I was just happy to see him get 25 minutes and make an impact. Let's see. LA Mamba says, I think the team is going to have the three Batmans to have solid games. That's why we need a trade or two. And it's going to happen. I've been hearing, my sources tell me the Lakers have been very active, and other sources too. I've been reading around the web that the Lakers have been very active and they're trying to do something. They're very interested in players. Let's see if those rumors hold validity, hold any weight to it. We'll see. Time will tell, but time is approaching. Trade season is around the corner, and there's going to be a lot of sellers. Look to the Pelicans, guys like Herb Jones, Trey Murphy. Look to the Kings, guys like Zach LaVine, many guys on the Kings, Keon Ellis and guys like that. And look to other teams, because there's going to be some sellers in this market for sure. And that's where the Lakers have to make their bread and butter. They have to come out and make out like bandits for sure. Rumor has it, though, the Lakers are holding out on their first-round pick in hopes of maybe potentially going after Giannis in the summer. We'll see. He said refs tried to give them the game to the Jazz. It usually be like that. Lakers just have to play through it, man, if I'm being honest. Lakers have to play through it, put their head down, and just go to work. Hey, Mr. Vic, appreciate you, bro. Hey, listen, man, it's a heartbreaker. I was really rooting for the Rams to win, and I thought they had it. When Puka scored that touchdown in overtime, our defense collapsed, though. There were some BS penalty calls as well towards the end, and then they made the 2-point conversion, which is just unfortunate. But I can't really blame the defense. They must have been exhausted in overtime, and we didn't have enough energy for one final stand. So that's unfortunate. But it would have been nice if we got one more stop and we control our own destiny in the playoffs. That would have been really nice, clinch the division, all of that. Too bad, man. Hey, but it's really tough. Our division is tough, and that's what happens, man. That's what happens. Sometimes you lose games you shouldn't be losing early in the season, like the one we lost to the 49ers. You come back to bite us now. So all we got to do is wait and see who wins and what happens towards the end, of the regular season. But, hey, congratulations to the Seahawks, and it's just unfortunate that my Rams couldn't pull it off. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, he's played great. He's been a lot better, man. I give him credit. I did not want him back on the roster this offseason. That's how bad he was last season, especially in the postseason. He's been a lot better. I will still feel a lot safer. We had another big, I'm saying, for when DeAndre Ayton gets hurt or goes out with foul trouble or whatever. But, overall, the Lakers just did a tremendous job. We won this game barely, and the Lakers shot 52% from the field while the Jazz shot 51%. That's how close this game was. We made 49 field goals, Jazz 43. Why was it so close? Free throws, okay? 3-pointers. We shot 33%, unfortunately. We got to get better from that department. 13 for 39 versus a better team's not going to cut it. Luckily, it was the Jazz. Jazz shot 18 for 37. Again, the free throws, insane. Even though they had more free throws than us, we actually made more than them. So we hit 32 out of our 39 free throws. They hit 31 out of their 47. So they left a lot of points at the line. Thank God, because we could have lost this game if they would have made some free throws. They shot 66% from the line. We shot 82. Fundamentals matter, especially on the road. Rebounds, we out-rebounded them by 1, 54 to 53. Assists, we out-assisted them by 1, 32 to 31. And then turnovers, I'm very proud of the Lakers, especially Luca and LeBron, who have been very turnover-prone with Austin. Only 7 turnovers the entire game. That's great. That's definitely going to help you there for sure. But points in the paint, we won that, 58 to 42. Like, we dominated most categories, demonstrating we're the better team. They just had us in the free throw department, really. That was the biggest difference, what kept them in the game. Swervo says, Dan, Herb Jones is defensive menace tonight. He got 8 steals. I hope the Lakers find a way to get him. We're very interested, based on what I'm hearing. We also hearing DeAndre Hunter. Yeah. So Herb Jones, DeAndre Hunter, the Lakers are thinking around the right lines. We need that poor man's OG Anunoby type for sure. So, that would be great. And hopefully that continues. Hey, buddy. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, brother.
You're welcome.
How you doing?
You're good.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. Shout out to my brother, man. Bring me Starbucks. Thank you, bro. And I don't know if you guys tried the strawberry acai refresher, but A1. But yeah, I've been seeing all the rumors, and again, I got you guys covered from end to end. Whatever happens, man, as far as the Lakers go, we're gonna be here for it, right? But again, couldn't be more proud of the Lakers overcoming the free throw disparity, and our star power took over, man. LeBron and Luca combined for damn near 70 points. So Again, very, very proud of this team. Is it's not a light victory. I know you're like, well, it was just the Jazz. The Jazz actually have been a tougher team this year than they were last year. I will say that about the Utah Jazz. But we did what we had to do. We took care of business, man. Um, any comments, questions, concerns? Not waving the flag tonight, Corey, because my Rams lost, bro. I'm heartbroken about that. I can't really fake the funk, bro. I never fake the funk for you guys. If I'm not happy, I can't, show happiness. I would have much preferred the Rams to win tonight, at least, because it has so much playoff implications, man. But we had a rough week between Puka hanging out with that stupid Aiden Ross and all the distractions, man. I know Puka's gotta feel bad, but he's a good kid. But he's got to feel bad about this loss because not that it was on him or anything, but there was a lot of distractions this week. So you hate to have those distractions going into such an important game. And hopefully he learns from it. And, the next time we have an important game like this, there's no distractions. No damn Aiden Rosses, man. He said, I'll never take a Laker loss no matter what. I'll never take a Laker loss no matter what. Gio? Okay, gotcha. Does LeBron and Luca have beef? I don't think so, man. Listen, Luca has been a fan of LeBron since forever, and vice versa. LeBron's been a fan of Luca, so I really don't think, there's an issue there. To be honest with you, I think a lot of it is manufactured, and a lot of it is tabloids and clickbait. And this is why I haven't made a video about it. If I don't make a video about it, it's probably not legit, man. I only make videos about the stuff that I believe or that I hear from my own personal source that is legit. Haven't heard nothing about them having a beef. I think it's manufactured crap. And people just trying to get their clicks off, man. That's usually how it goes with the Lakers. There's always gonna be rumors about stuff with the Lakers like that. Always. Oh, is this player hates this player or that player. Until we hear it from the word of the mouth, or we actually see it on the court where they're not dapping each other up or whatever, then we'll figure it out, But for now, I think both of those guys are very high IQ players, and I think some of that comes from their own fans. Either is Luca fans saying LeBron doesn't like Luca, or is LeBron fans saying that LeBron doesn't mess with Luca? I think it's some of their own fandom insecurities. Sorry, Spider. God dang, Spider. Some of their own insecurities, shining through. And I'm glad I'm a team fan first, because I don't suffer from them type of insecurities, dare I say. My guy says Smart was really on cue with his 3-point shot. He should keep practicing and keep the defense from doubling Luca, LeBron, and Austin. Bro, I've been telling people Marcus Smart is a big-time shot taker and big-time shot maker. He's going to make shots like that, and he's not. He's absolutely not going to back down. Even when he's off, he's still going to take the next shot if he's open, which is the right thing to do. You have to do that. That's something that I wish Vando installed in his mindset, because even though he's not a great 3-point shooter, if he could just keep taking them, eventually they're going to fall, right? Eventually they're going to fall, fam. But all in all, like, as far as that goes, and Marcus Smart, throughout his career, he's made some big shots. He's not necessarily a high percentage 3-point shooter, but he's capable, and he's not afraid, man. Got to be proud of this Laker team. Again, they went on the road. This is not an easy win on the road, right? And they did what they had to do, took care of business, man. And as a result, I'm not too depressed. As if both the Lakers and my Rams would have lost, I would have been sad this holiday season. He said, thank you. I hate hearing that clickbait. Yeah, you're not going to hear no clickbait from me. Any rumors that I make videos of, they're legitimate, man. I'm not going to put content out just to put content unless I feel like it's an important topic or it's an interesting topic, one or the other, right? Like I said, I think Luca gets the MVP this year as long as the Lakers finish top 3 in the West. He should, man. He is doing he's putting up some magical numbers. I mean, just take tonight, for example, bro. I don't see too many players out here in the NBA putting up triple-doubles, 45-point triple-doubles with 14 assists and 11 rebounds. Like, this dude is just a beast. And he also had 5 steals to add with that. So he almost had a quadruple-double. It was halfway there, right? My boy said Marcus Smart is a hard worker. He's smart, bro. I know he makes little boneheaded mistakes here and there. Like when he walked in with the ball and it was a violation late in the fourth quarter of that one game. And then the last game when he tried to lay the ball up early in the shot clock, I don't know what he saw that we didn't. He's going to make mistakes along the way, but he's a great player, man. And he's a two-way player. He really is. He truly is on a nightly basis. And on any given night, he can give you 15 to 20 points. If he starts going off. There was one game where he had 8 threes, the one I was calling with D Free. So again, This dude is something else, man. And I trust him. Believe it or not, I know again sometimes he's gonna make mistakes, but he kind of reminds me of Rondo, where he's gonna come up big time in the big moments. And he hit some big shots tonight to keep the Jazz at bay once we got the lead. We never relinquished that lead again. So, yeah, Dan, is your album out? I need some fire. Bro, I kid you not, man. Every time I start working on my album, something comes up. Got a notice from the office that they're going to remodel these apartments. So I'm going to be out of here, bro. So my studio is not even going to be set up. I'm not going to be able to finish the album this year. But I promise for sure next year. And I'm going to have a studio room because my studio room is in my bedroom. So again, it's always a hassle to move everything around from the mics, the expensive equipment, all that. So I'm gonna have a room just set up so that way when I want to record or just drop videos, I can just go right into that room and just start doing it, because sometimes that's what holds me back. The fact that I gotta move stuff around all the time for different segments. So, but I got you, man. I promise you'll be the first one to know when my album is officially dropping. It was supposed to drop October, then I pushed it back to December, went through some court issues. Now we're moving out of this apartment complex at least for a month until they remodel it, and then we'll be right back. But I'm gonna have more space, man. I'm gonna be able to work easier. That way when I just want to do a breaking news video, or if I want to do a primetime live stream or whatever, I can just go right into it, fix. But I promise you, bro, I appreciate you always inquiring about it because it's what gets me going, man. The people asking for the music. Let's see. It doesn't take a rocket scientist like me to see we need young, quick, athletic 3-and-D players. Every team can use those. But there's not too many of those out there that are available to be had, if we're being honest. But it would be nice to get a two-way wing or an athletic big man, not athletic, but like a stronger one, like a Robert Williams, something like that as a backup to Jackson Hayes. Would be great, man. So we'll see. We'll see what the Lakers can do at the trade deadline for sure. That'll be really awesome, man. Gio said, I'm sorry for your Ram loss, Dan, but a Laker win is always a good day. It is a good day, but it's a bitter good day because the Rams game was more important than a regular season game. This is basically a playoff game. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Gio. It's always Lakers first. I mean, I was watching the Laker game instead of the Rams game. So for me, it's always Lakers first, and I am happy for the Laker win. But if God said, I'll trade you the Lakers win for a Rams win because of the implications of this Rams game, and I know the Lakers are going to have many other opportunities, I would have said yes. And that's just the real thing, man. That's just me being honest. There you go, LA Mamba. There you go. Luca with the mean triple-double Corey. He's special. And I don't see none of the Luca haters. Listen, there was a lot of Luca haters telling me to call out Luca last game, and I did because he sucked last game. This game, he was special, man. I don't see them now. So we got to know that great players can have bad games. LeBron has had his, Austin has had his, and Luca has had his. But this is why we give them a little bit more grace even when they do, because when they don't, when they're having a great game, they carry, man. That 45 points with the 14 assists and the 11 rebounds is special, man. Those are special numbers. With the 5 steals, he said he was going to commit more to the defensive end, and he did that. He proved it with 5 steals tonight. So for those that say that, he doesn't play defense, he gives you the effort, and he did that tonight for sure. I know, Darius. It just didn't give us the end result we were hoping for, but it was a great game. And I didn't watch most of it. I only watched the ending because I was watching the Laker game. But heartbreaker for sure. Let's see. Shamari Parker says, to me, I don't think the move is going and getting Herb. I think we need like a low-cost 3-and-D wing or another backup center like Time Lord, Robert Williams. If we can get Rob Williams and like Thibault, that'll be great. I've been saying the same thing, bro. Now, I'm not saying we don't need my guy Herb, because Herb is really damn good, right? Herb Jones will fit like a Michael Jackson glove here with the Lakers, okay? Let's be honest. Herb Jones would be special. But the asking price right now is 2 first-round picks. That's too much for Herb Jones. For a really good starting caliber role player, that's too much. 1 first-round pick I'm doing. They want Dalton. They want a couple of side pieces. I'm doing it. 2 first-round picks? Nah, man. He's not a star. He's a star within his role. I'll give him that, right? So the asking price is going to be high, but this is why usually you wait for, this is why you usually wait for the trade deadline, because let's see who blinks first. For a fact the Pelicans need to have a fire sale, and they'd be willing to do one as long as the price is right. Any news on Reeves? He'll be reevaluated soon. We didn't get an update. JJ Redick said no update for Reeves. They're not going to rush him back. Probably not going to play the Clipper game. They feel like they can win it without him. Clipper game Saturday on the 20th. It's my birthday. If I have time, guys, I'm gonna do pregame with you guys. And then I'm actually working on my birthday. Man, I'll be working for Next Star on my birthday. I'll be covering the kids over there at the basketball tournament on Saturday. So if I do a post game, it'll be way late at night. So make sure you guys turn on the post noti bells and all that good stuff. I got you guys regardless. Even on my birthday, I'm gonna be working. So I was like, might as well do pregame and postgame. But if anything changes, I will let you guys know. But just letting you guys know, man, I will be rewatching that game, even though if I don't watch it live, because I always enjoy watching the Lakers cook the flippers. Isaiah Jordan, thank you so much for super chat, bro. He said this team has a lot of potential, just have to make the right trades. Agreed. Absolutely. This team has the potential to go all the way. It just feels like they're missing something. Could it be a 3-and-D week? Maybe. Could it be a backup big? Maybe. Could it be both? Most likely. They're going to figure it out, though. And I'm loving what I'm hearing about Mark Walter, the new owner. Not only does this guy want to make trades now, but he wants to make trades in the offseason. And I've been hearing he's targeting Giannis. So just like he landed Ohtani, just like he's landed some big stars for the Dodgers, don't be surprised if he lands Giannis. Just saying. And thank you so much for super chat, Isaiah. You the man, bro. And you're right about that. You're absolutely right about that. Dan, I have mentioned this before. I love Luca, but he's a ball hog. This Laker team would be even better if Luca shared the ball more. He's not a ball hog. You have mentioned it before, and I have told you he's not a ball hog. No, ball hogs don't drop 14 assists, bro. There in the history of basketball, there's never been a ball hog. Okay, that dropped 14, that had 14 assists ever. A ball hog will have less than 5 assists per game. Okay, and even that, it's not a ball hog because sometimes some guys are designated bucket getters, man. You know what I'm saying? But a ball hog cannot have a 14 assist game. So you're absolutely wrong about that, my guy. I'm sorry to correct you, but yeah, that was a bad take right there. Bad take. We're gonna boo it, and we're gonna hit him with the gong. Challenge accepted, man. Anybody else got one of these hot takes? Dan, take a shot when you're live. Let's go. I can't take a shot, bro. I'm working with kids on Saturday. So, out of respect for the children, I will not take a shot on my birthday, but maybe I'll celebrate my birthday the day after or the day before with my family, man. For me, as I get older, I enjoy just spending time with the family, man. It's truly a blessing. So that's what it's all about. I'm sure they're going to take me out to eat somewhere. So I look forward to that. Nate, I feel you, bro. But the only remedy we have now is to focus on the Lakers dub. That's it, man. You can't win them all. Hopefully the Rams bounce back. We really missed Devontae Adams tonight. I'm sure we would have had 40 points if we had Devontae. All right. We missed him. We missed him dearly, man. So it's a shame that he got hurt, but injuries happen. No excuses. Credit to the Seahawks. They won. I didn't think some of those flags should have been thrown, but it is what it is, man. Devastated for the loss, but happy for the Lakers win at least. Is there a way for the Lakers to get Pascal Siakam? Ooh, there's a name. Here. I'm going to let my guy answer that for you, man. His contract might be a little too high. And he's not worth Austin Reeves. I'm sorry. He's not. Austin Reeves way better. As a ball handler, scorer, 3-level scorer, and playmaker, I'll take Austin Reeves. It's going good with the exception of the Rams losing, bro. But Mooley, good to see you always, man. Thank you for tapping in. Enrique, thanks for the super chat, brother. I do like Pascal. Don't get me wrong. I like those type of players, man. Those 3-and-D guys. Exactly would fit perfectly with the Lakers. But unless it was a salary dump, it ain't going to happen, man. The Lakers are top 3 in the West, mainly because of Luca. Let him do whatever he wants out there. He's got the ultimate green light. Exactly. And that wouldn't want it any other way. Anybody who can drop 45 points, 14 assists, and 11 rebounds is going to do whatever they want. With 5 steals, he's a superstar, guys. Get used to him taking shots. Get used to Luca taking shots. A lot of this is just your personal feelings. Get your feelings out of the way. Whether you like him or you don't like him, Luca's a Laker. We got to embrace that. He's a special player too, man. Special player. Can score, can do everything. And he's going to take 30 shots per game, and that's okay because he can make it. He can make each and every single one of the shots he takes. It's not like he's, not a good shooter. The only thing I will say, the step back threes, he has to cool it whenever he's not hot. And he continues to go. He's like 1 for 9. I wish he had better basketball judgment in those moments. Just because I know he can get hot and turn it on whenever, but I think those moments call for higher efficiency, either buckets or playmaking from him. Hey, Case. Hey, Dan, I missed the game tonight, unfortunately. How was Vando? Vando was great. 7 points, 11 rebounds off the bench in 25 minutes. Again, I'm very happy that this kid is getting the minutes, fam. I'm so happy this kid is getting the minutes, for sure. For surely. It's nice, man. It's nice. We have to improve in certain areas. We get off the slow starts, but plugging in guys like Vando is gonna help. It's really gonna help, man. Dan, where do you think Giannis is going to end up at? I talked about it this morning on the podcast with me and Lou, man. If y'all haven't checked that one out, check it out. If you want me to elaborate a little bit more on that. But my top three teams are the Spurs, the Lakers, and the Knicks. If he ends up anywhere outside of those three, I'd be shocked. Okay. It is possible he goes to the Warriors. It's possible that like some other team pulls up and gets him, like the Rockets or somebody, maybe even the Thunder. But I think those are the top three candidates. I think it's Spurs in that order, too. Spurs, Knicks, Lakers in that order. Now, if Giannis decides he wants to go somewhere, then he can decide. He's got the power. As a player, they have the power, fam. And they're going to decide where they want to go. But if he wants to be humble and play the good guy role, then they're just going to flip him wherever they want. Or they might just hold on to him and hope he resigns. I don't know. My boy Mooley said, what is with the fans hating their own player? Dan always preaches. Once they got a Laker jersey on, cheer for him, except for Smush and Westbrook. Well, those players didn't do anything positive for us. So, yeah, they are the exception. But I don't get it, bro. I couldn't possibly imagine being a player fan and not enjoying basketball. Like, I love Kobe, but I don't consider myself a player fan because even though I love Kobe, I always said it. If he would have left when he requested a trade, that would have been it. I would not have followed him, bought a different jersey, none of that, right? And credit to those who actually do follow players around, whatever. Their loyalty to the player is admirable. But you just cannot enjoy every aspect of it, man. Like, people constantly looking at other players with jealousy and people constantly criticizing other players on your own team and trying to put them down while elevating your own players. Like, it comes off as really insecure. And that's why I think player fandom is bad for the game. You can't really see the game for what it is that way. I'd much rather enjoy the game. If a player does bad, call him out. I don't care if their player fans hate me for it. If he does good, praise him. We glaze everybody. I've glazed LeBron on here. I've glazed Luca. I've glazed Austin. I've even glazed Rui, everybody, when they have great games. So nobody can call me a player fan, But, yeah, it's just more enjoyable, man, to watch the game and actually watch the game and not just looking at everybody else's blemishes while you're elevating your favorite players. Like, it's a little psychotic. It's like if you got to protect LeBron more than Savannah, or if you got to protect Luca more than his wife, I don't know his wife's name, whatever her name is, you got issues, man. Get yourself checked out. Like, if you out here in the internet fighting everybody because they're talking about your favorite players, like, it's okay to drop a hot take here and there, but if you got to go fight everybody for it, it's like, bro, what are we doing? You're not enjoying basketball, and your favorite player's legacy at the end of the day is going to be set in stone, and it is what it is. Everybody's going to have a different opinion of him, but as long as you appreciate his game, that's all that matters. Put the insecurities away. There's entire channels dedicated to glazing a single player. It's like, damn, when that player retires, does your channel retire as well, or are you going to look for a different jock to ride, man? It's really confusing, but hey, it is what it is. Mooley said, be like the current Dodgers. They play like a team. You never see Ohtani talking Betts or Freeman. That's a team end result. And that's the best part, man. That is the best part is when you play as a unit, and that's all that matters, man. That's all that matters. It's a team sport. At the end of this isn't boxing or MMA or wrestling where you can cheer for one guy. Team sport. You can cheer for the guy within the confines of the team. I think that's much more beautiful. Hey, man, appreciate everybody out here super chatting, man. Let me go ahead and drop this holiday super chat celebration.
Santa, what's Christmas really about?
Super chats! Presents. I suppose.
Love that movie. Thank you so much, Digital Snowflake. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, it's this Saturday. Appreciate it, man. If I can, I will do a pregame for you guys on my birthday, man, if I can. And maybe even a postgame. We'll see. I'm going to be tired. I worked that day all day, but my family's going with me, so I'm happy to have them alongside me to celebrate that day with me. But thank you so much, man. Means a lot, bro. Everybody out here in the chat means a lot, guys. Temple said, "Yo, Dan, who's in the market for a big that will fit our team?" I think it's gonna have to be a high risk, high reward guy like Robert Williams from the Portland Trailblazers. And what I mean by high risk is you're trading for him, and what happens if he gets injured? It's like you just lost out on an asset. So it's a high risk in that sense. But if it pays off and he stays healthy, that is going to be a heck of a trade because a big body like that who can set tough screens, get rebounds, second chance points, can finish around the basket, kind of like what Nurkic did tonight for the Jazz. That'll be awesome, man. That'll be phenomenal. Mooley, I'm a workaholic, man. I would take the day off, but I said since I'm already working, covering the basketball tournament, I might as well cover the Laker game as well. I'm already activated, right? And with all the presents I got to buy for family and everything, I can't afford to take a day off, man. Y'all know how it is down here in Cali. The economy is bad, fam. So we gotta work extra hard, even on our birthdays. But what matters is just that you're in people's thoughts enough that they wish you happy birthday and family comes to spend time. That's more than enough for me, bro. More than presents or more than taking time off. So regardless, I'm enjoying Mooley. Appreciate the sentiment, my guy, and all that good stuff. Also, Dan has a chill gaming channel where it's always a good time to hang out. More people should come tune in. Oh, bro, yes. Tap in, man. Play Primetime TV. I almost say playback. Primetime TV, my second YouTube channel is on the main channel. Scroll down, you'll see Primetime TV. We game there often, man. So yeah, it's always fun playing 2K with my girl. Dominating too. We've been dominating lately and just having a good time, man. And there's a lot more content coming there. We do the live reaction to games. I'm gonna have guests there. I'm gonna do all kinds of stuff, and then movie reviews and food reviews eventually. Like I said, I'm fixing my studio room. This whole time, my studio has been in my bedroom, so it's very cramped in here, and I have minimal space, and I constantly have to move things around. So can't wait to get my own studio room and be able to just go in and drop content whenever I feel like it. It's gonna be easy to work and to drop extra content for you guys. Cringy Gamer says Rockets blew a 20-point lead to the trash Pelicans. Makes me feel better about the Lakers game being close. Any given night, teams can win or lose, man. So you can never judge a team's entire season based off of one loss, but the updated standings are here. The Rockets, one loss drops them all the way to fifth. We move up to third. You love it. Dan, how many channels do you have? Only two. This one and Primetime TV. I used to have Playback TV, which was a completely different app, but as you already know, their fate, man, completely. I don't know what happened there. I don't even know why they shut down. So just hit us out of the blue last week, and now we're picking up the second channel. So make sure you guys tap in. All the support helps, man. Subscribe, all that good stuff, guys. Again, shout out to the Lakers for winning this game. Well-deserved victory in spite of the poor officiating, and we got to win more like that. Sometimes it's going to be grinded out, grimy wins. Very proud of this team, and hopefully we continue to build off of this, guys. That is going to wrap it up for me tonight. I do have family that came to visit me for the holidays, and I'm very excited to see them. Thank you guys again for everything. Don't forget to hit the like button. This video was brought to you and sponsored by Underdog. Promo code DTLF gets you guys 75 in play credit with your first $5 deposit in play. And Prize Picks. We're back with Prize Picks. Gonna start doing entries really soon on the live stream. All right, promo code DTLF gets you guys 50 in play credit. All right, with your first $5 deposit in play. So again, thank you guys so much. Hopefully you guys had a wonderful night. Rams fans, better luck for us next time, man. And keep your head up, man. We'll be all right. Go Lakers, baby. See you guys on the next one.